Summit Financial announces expansion of 4 new practices with $1.2 billion in total assets. The rise of Summit Financial, a New Jersey success story. In a bold move, Summit Financial, a prominent RIA based in New Jersey, has expanded its reach by acquiring stakes in 4 thriving financial firms, collectively managing an impressive $1.2 billion in assets. This strategic maneuver solidifies Summit's position as a major player in the industry, with its eyes set on an ambitious goal of reaching $100 billion in assets by 2029. But here's where it gets intriguing. Summit's unique approach, through its Summit Growth Partners program, allows RIAs to partner while retaining majority ownership. This innovative model has attracted a diverse range of firms, each bringing its own expertise and client base. Let's delve into the details of these acquisitions and explore the impact they will have on Summit's journey towards financial dominance. Everest Consultants, a Syracuse success story. Starting in Syracuse, New York, Summit Financial has welcomed Everest Consultants, a fee-only RIA founded in 1997. Led by Alexander Pasquale, Nathaniel Gavitt, and Anita Lombardi, Everest brings $633 million in client assets to Summit. With a focus on serving households and institutional clients, Everest has built a strong reputation over the years, now catering to around 370 households and over 100 institutional clients. LPF Advisors, a Florida-based partnership. Moving down the East Coast, we find LPF Advisors, which has joined forces with Summit in Sarasota, Florida. Founded by Mark Pitchey and Christopher Flaming, LPF brings more than $277 million in managed assets to the table. The duo, with over 2 decades of experience in the industry, has built a solid client base of around 735 households. LPF's journey has been an interesting one, previously affiliated with Securities America and Osaic, before finding its perfect fit with Summit and switching to Persh Kaplan Sterling for brokerage services. Heritage Wealth Partners, growing strong in Ohio. In the Columbus suburb of Dublin, Ohio, Summit Financial has partnered with Heritage Wealth Partners. Led by Matthew Keys, a registered broker with private client services, Heritage includes a talented team of 4 advisors. With more than $176 million in managed assets, Heritage serves around 920 individual households and several charities. Keys believes that joining Summit was the logical next step to propel the firm's growth. Albuquerque's financial powerhouse, Thomas and Vicki Crow. Heading to Albuquerque, New Mexico, we find a dynamic trio managing over $143 million in assets. Led by Thomas and Vicki Crow, this team has been working together since 2000 and advises an impressive 270 households. Their partnership with Summit Financial further strengthens their position in the industry. Merchant Investment Management, the majority stakeholder. It's worth noting that Summit Financial is majority-owned by Merchant Investment Management, which has been a minority investor since 2019. Merchant's support has been instrumental in Summit's growth, including the launch of Summit Growth Partners in 2020. With Merchant's backing, Summit has completed 11 minority investments this year alone, a testament to its successful acquisition strategy. A year of deals, Summit's impressive track record. Summit Financial's acquisition spree is not a one-off event. Last year, the firm completed an impressive 18 deals, collectively managing around $8 billion in assets. This year's acquisitions, including the 4 recently announced, add to the record levels of M&A activity reported by industry experts at DeVoe & Company and Echelon Partners. The future of Summit Financial, a billion-dollar vision. With these latest additions, Summit Financial now has 46 affiliated practices, as per its recent Form ADV filing. CEO Stan Grager's vision of reaching $100 billion in assets by 2029 seems within reach, given Summit's strategic acquisitions and impressive growth trajectory. But what does this mean for the industry? And how will these partnerships shape the future of financial advice and management? These are questions worth exploring further. And this is the part most people miss, the human element. Behind these financial figures and strategic moves are real people, advisors, and clients, all with unique stories and aspirations. Understanding these personal narratives adds a layer of depth to the world of financial management, making it more than just numbers and deals. So, what do you think? Is Summit Financial's growth strategy a recipe for success? Or are there potential pitfalls that could impact its long-term vision? Share your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear your insights and opinions on this exciting development in the world of financial management. Summit Financial adds 4 RIAs worth $1.2 billion, major growth in wealth management industry explained. When it comes to the world of finance, things are heating up, and Summit Financial is making headlines by incorporating 4 new registered investment advisors, RIAs, bringing in a staggering $1.2 billion in fresh assets. This isn't just an expansion, it's a significant move that underscores Summit's rapidly growing influence in the independent advisory sector. The company proudly announced this exciting development on Monday, as it enhances its national network by investing in 4 advisory firms located in New York, Florida, Ohio, and New Mexico. These new partnerships, Crow Financial Advisors based in Albuquerque, Everest Consultants from Syracuse, Heritage Wealth Partners located in Dublin, and LPF Advisors in Sarasota, will enhance Summit's already impressive network, which comprises over 150 financial advisors spread across 23 states, collectively managing more than $20 billion in assets as of July 21. Stan Greger, the chairman and CEO of Summit Financial Holdings, expressed the significance of these partnerships. He linked them to the firm's 4-decade legacy of empowering advisors alongside their clientele and described the new additions as a robust affirmation of Summit's ongoing growth. Crow Financial Advisors, managed by the dynamic duo of Tom and Vicky Crow in New Mexico, brings to the table over $143 million in client assets. Meanwhile, Everest Consultants, which has been in operation since 1997, holds $633 million and serves a diverse client base of individuals, families, and business owners throughout the Northeast. Heritage Wealth Partners, which made its transition to Summit in May, specializes in various services like investment management and tax planning while managing assets worth $176 million. Lastly, LPF Advisors, also incorporated into Summit in May, is based in Florida with a client asset oversight of $277 million. With these strategic moves, Summit has now completed a total of 29 investments since the beginning of 2024, including an impressive 11 transactions this year alone. Notably, this includes their acquisition of GenX Consulting, a Missouri-based firm, in January, which was a significant leap in their strategic growth. They have also established a partnership with Parsons Broach in Alabama, enhancing their collaboration in the industry. Merchant Investment Management has played an instrumental role in these latest deals by providing essential growth capital and strategic support to these independent advisors. Tim Bello, who is a co-founder and managing partner at Merchant, described these new partnerships as another exciting milestone on Summit's path of impressive growth. A recently published report by Echelon Partners underscores the ongoing momentum in the RIA sector for 2025, revealing a remarkable 102 deals that equate to a massive $828 billion in assets, just in the second quarter. It seems like this is just the beginning of an evolving narrative in the financial advisory landscape. But here's where it gets controversial. Some industry experts argue that this surge could lead to a consolidation that might stifle smaller independent advisors. How do you feel about the increasing dominance of larger firms in the RIA space? Are we heading towards a more centralized financial advisory world, or is it just the nature of growth? Share your thoughts. Summit Financial's $1.2 billion quadruple deal, key insights. Summit Financial just secured a massive $1.2 billion across 4 major deals, but what does this explosive growth mean for investors? Let's unpack this powerhouse move and how it might impact your strategy. Now, before we dive deeper, help us tailor insights specifically for you. What best describes your role? A. I'm a professional investor. I professionally advise on, manage or analyze investments. B. I work professionally in the investment industry. I work with or provide services to professional investors. C. I'm a private investor. I invest for myself. Next, where are your clients based? Skip if not applicable. US only. Outside the US only. Both US and outside the US. Finally, never miss a crucial update. White heavy checkmark breaking news, sharp analysis, and cutting-edge commentary from our award-winning team and top industry voices. White heavy checkmark the latest news and highly relevant content from our trusted CityWire partners. Here's the controversial part everyone debates. Is this kind of aggressive portfolio expansion sustainable long-term, or are we seeing strategic overreach? What's your take, calculated genius or risky play? Sound off below.